Okay, well here's my pond, or outdoor fish aquarium. I did.
It's up here?
Yeah. So that's my homemade aerated bottom drain. You can't really see it because the water's a little crazy. But that feeds a raceway down there and through a 4-inch bottom drain. And that bottom drain pops up in the raceway out there at the corner, comes around the corner, down along. I've got some matting there to help catch some of the algae that I've been wiping out with the UV, so it doesn't go into the filters, and those aren't always there. Then that raceway is fed to a skimmer, and then from the skimmer I'm pulling off of it with a 5300 or so Aquaflow pump through the check valve there. And then I run along through UV light up to my homemade filters, which you can see in the background there. And we'll now wander over there. Okay, so the 4-inch goes, like I said, goes through the raceway, and then it's fed with a 2-inch line into this first tub, which is an aerated K1. Don't seem to get any solids in there, which is good. And then that gravity feeds over to this tote, which is more or less, I'm going to use the big void space around this garbage can for my heating coils for Koikichi whatever heater that I'm putting in. This is my static K1 that catches all the little bits of love and goodness that of course the boiling K1 doesn't grab. That has an air ring in the bottom. You can see the little 1/2-inch line down there that feeds into the garbage can, and the valve for it right there. So I can boil that media to clean it up and then dump it. There's my homemade foam fractioner. Everything around here seems to be homemade. It's not really producing that much foam anymore, but I think we're over the curve there. Actually does work very good. Completely by accident. I just looked at a couple pictures and it was just getting the height set just right to produce the foam that did it. So anyways, this second tote here comes out this 4-inch line you see right there, and that goes into my homemade spillway that I had to build. Actually goes down about 5 feet down in the ground, because when it was too shallow the water was kind of coming out there like a jet stream and a lot less like a waterfall. So that actually worked out okay. And then the skimmer line is there, fed by another 5,300 gallon pump that pushes the water around the totes and up to my homemade Baki shower. And I built a little spray bar for it up there. Can't really see it. And then I put some matting over top just to keep the splashing under control. But the top 2 trays are K1 and the bottom 2 trays are lava rock. Soon all of it to be replaced with feather rock. And then after it goes through the Baki, it collects in this 100-gallon Rubbermaid. Water, that's about half full, I think. And then it goes through that 4-inch line that shoots between the tubs and comes out here and goes back into the pond. And it helps keep the current going. And the 3 air lines go into my shed, where I've got 2 AV150s and 1 AV50. So one of the 150s is in charge of that, and I switch it over, of course, to boil the static to clean it. The other 150 is on the bottom drain, and I think that might be a little excessive for air, but the fish don't seem to mind, and I can always shut it off if I need to see the koi. And then the little AV50 is just pumping away on my little foam fractioner. All of it is connected, 2 drains a piece on the totes. The lower drain, just if I'm really giving it a good cleaning. Other than that, I have my own drains that I've installed on the sides there. You can kind of see them. And then the Baki drain and all that good stuff. That goes around the shed and underneath the fence to a sump on the other side of the fence. It's our property behind the fence as well, but this way we don't have to have the sump there and smelly or anything else. So I guess that's about it. And I'm going to see if there's any food for the fish.